ไลฟ์สวัสดีค่ะ
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Triple M Live Cooking.
Yes today is 29 of May
That's a new one. We don't have to tell the date, everybody, but it's okay. We can say yeah.
okay
It's
so
actually next week is winter.
is it
Winter is just around the corner.
okay so welcome back so we probably wait for a few minutes so we
Yeah.
have more audience coming to join
Yep. We can wait a bit. So yeah, the winter's around the corner. The good night to make a curry. So that's what we're doing. Curry night.
okay so tonight we have curry
Yep. Good stuff.
so we have Peanut joining already but if Peanut say hello and maybe other will join shortly because
Yep.
we just like less than
Yeah,
a
you have to give it a few minutes. So I just come back today. I just drove to Mum's yesterday after work near Newcastle. So we had a good Friday dinner at the pub next to the fireplace. It's definitely getting cold this time of year. So nothing beats having dinner at the fireplace. So we had a good dinner and a good chat. And we're back here and Mum's with us live today. So maybe sometime tonight Mum will pop in and say hello.
okay
For those that are watching. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Peanut sent some emoji or sticker. Say hello to us.
Okay, hello Peanut. Hope all is well. Peter's looking after himself. Racing those cars. Yeah.
And so we, after 5 minutes, we just going to start, yeah?
Alright,
Like,
so
not 5 minutes, about few minutes.
what Maew saying is chill out, let's relax.
Uh-huh.
So got my tuber tomato paste here. So we're using tomato paste in the recipe, so just checking it.
Peanut said she's fine, but she's cold.
Yeah, it's cold, definitely cold at this time of year. Good time to be in front of the fireplace. Very good. So I'm gonna get myself a beer.
Okay.
Then we can get started.
So, Peanut, have you cooked dinner? Yeah? Dinner? Oh, today Peanut is cooking.
So what's
Peanut is cooking chicken marinade in yogurt.
Oh,
Yeah.
that doesn't sound Thai, it sounds Indian.
Uh,
Is it? Cooked in marinade in yogurt, maybe with some secret Indian spices. Yep. Anyway, last night when Mum and myself were at the pub, those that live in Australia know, you go to the pub and Friday night, Saturday night, you have the meat raffle. So you put like a few dollars in and hopefully you win a tray of meat. And yeah, that's our tray of meat. So that's dinner ready for tomorrow night or the next night. There you go. So I'm happy with that.
okay, free. Not free because we have to spend some money in there.
Good.
น้องฝ้ายสวัสดีค่ะ น้องฝ้าย is here. Thank you. ไม่เคยทำเลยอ่ะเนื้อใช่อันนี้เนื้อน้องฝ้ายเข้ามาแล้วนะคะ so we have Peanut น้องฝ้าย from Japan Peanut in here น้องฝ้าย from Japan
Well,
Yeah.
we should start.
Okay,
We're
because
5 minutes in.
we have a very tight time we have few things to do tonight and the rest will come and join later
Yep,
ขอบคุณนะคะ เดี๋ยวเราจะเริ่มทำอาหารกันเลยแล้วกัน เพราะว่ามีหลายอย่างที่ต้องทำวันนี้ โอเค what do we cook tonight วันนี้ทำอะไรคะ
Okay, so tonight we got beef cheek curry. So
Hang
beef.
on let's say hello to Steven Steven hello
Hey, Steve-O.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Mr.
Steven
DeMartin, welcome to the cooking club.
okay
So we
Sorry.
got beef cheek curry. So the reason why we chose beef cheek curry is because beef cheeks were on special at the local supermarket, Aldi. That was like a German chain in Australia. They had a promotion for beef cheeks. So that's this part of the cow.
โอเค so วันนี้เราจะทำแกงกะหรี่เนื้อวัวส่วนของแก้มวัวนะคะ beef cheeks เพราะว่ามันขายราคาพิเศษที่ Aldi นะคะ เราก็เลยทำตามที่แบบว่ามันมีขายเนาะโอเค
And nothing beats a good beef cheek curry. It's a good cut of the beef to have in a curry. It works well, but it needs to be slow cooked.
Okay.
So tonight we're going to fast track it by demonstrating how you can do it with a pressure cooker.
Okay ก็คือส่วนเนื้อแก้มวัวเนี่ยเป็นส่วนที่ดีที่เอามาทำแกงกะหรี่นะคะแต่ว่าเราจะต้องคือทำนานๆตุ๋นนานๆแต่ว่าเพราะว่าเราไม่มีเวลามากฉะนั้นเราจะใช้ pressure cooker หรือหม้อแรงดันในการทำนะคะประมาณ45นาทีก็จะได้กินนะโอเค
But before we hit that, we got to remember my commitment from the last week. My commitment to the family was every weekend from here onwards until everybody's sick of it, I'm going to make a new flavored ice cream.
โอเคจากคำสัญญาของเมื่ออาทิตย์ที่แล้วนะคะมาร์คบอกว่าสัญญาไว้ว่าจะทำไอศครีมเปลี่ยนรสไปเรื่อยๆจนกว่าจะเบื่อนะคะ
So, and Devo's got a question, we'll come back to you shortly. So yeah, the last week we made vanilla ice cream, this week we're making a caramel ice cream. So it's the caramel ice cream with the caramel swirl that goes through the ice cream.
โอเคอาทิตย์ที่แล้วเราทำไอศครีมวานิลาอาทิตย์นี้เดี๋ยวเราจะมาทำคาราเมลนะคะรสคาราเมลโอเค
So I'm going to get the bucket for the ice cream maker out.
เดี๋ยวจะหยิบ ที่ทำไอศครีมออกมาจากช่องแช่แข็งนะคะ
So that's the one that we use. It had to be frozen 24 hours before, and that's what you churn your ice cream in.
ก็คือกล่องนี้คือต้องไปแช่ช่องฟรีซ24ชั่วโมงนะคะมันจะได้ทำให้แข็ง
So we'll put this together, and I think you saw I struggled a bit last week, and I probably struggled again
ๆ
today.
โอเคเดี๋ยวทำไอศครีมก่อนเนาะ So we're going to make ice cream first.
Yeah, so 2 bits, and Mum, this is good, Mum. It's just 2 bits. It's easy to come together. By the way, we've got Mum here supervising from the living room as well, so she'll probably pop in and say hello at some point. So I remember last week we had a mini struggle putting it together. Hopefully we can do it today in one go. So this is the one that you put underneath, and we want it to quick in place. And we bring it up, and somewhere it will quick.
It's not here.
Otherwise it's upside down. Yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, that's down. That looks better. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go. So not too bad at all. And another bit goes on top.
อาทิตย์ที่แล้วเหมือนจะทำยากเดี๋ยวนี้เริ่มดีขึ้นนะคะ
That's it. And then, yep. So we need to churn it over here.
So you going to pour the stuff here or over there?
No, we'll do it over here.
Okay.
So maybe just follow me if you don't mind.
Yeah.
And we'll get this one started. So, here I made this Friday lunchtime. So I went to Mum after work Friday, but at lunchtime I made the custard base. So it's very similar to the vanilla one, except instead of using normal sugar, I use brown sugar, which gives a more caramel flavour in this. And then we also have a swirl of caramel sauce that will go through it near the end later.
โอเค อันนี้ก็คือเป็นคัสตาร์ดที่ทำไว้แล้วตั้งแต่วันศุกร์นะคะ ก็คือเมื่อวานนี้นะคะ แล้วก็ใส่น้ำตาลทรายแดงเพื่อให้มันมีรสชาติของคาราเมลนะคะ แล้วเดี๋ยวพอใกล้ๆเสร็จเดี๋ยวเราจะใส่คาราเมลลงไปนะคะ อันนี้มาร์คก็เปิดเครื่อง
So we need to put this in here. And this is actually thicker than when I made the vanilla one the other day, which is good, I think. Anyway. Yeah, beautiful.
Doesn't look much นะ
It doesn't look like much, but it does thicken up as well.
เหมือนยังไม่เยอะนะคะ แต่เดี๋ยวมันจะพองขึ้นมา
But you don't need too much, otherwise you get sick of it. You're eating ice cream every week. We're going to eat ice cream every week now. So sometimes it's good just to do a half portion. Wow, that's like a creme brulee.
มาร์คบอกรสชาติเหมือนแครมบูเล่เลยนะ
You can taste here, you can taste from the... Okay, so the reason why we put this on, the custard base, is when it's warm, it stops the skin from coming on top of the base. That's the reason why I got the glad wrap or cling wrap on top.
อันนี้คืออันนี้ปิดไว้เพื่อไม่ให้มันเป็นแผ่นฟิล์มนะคะ
And that's where you can test it as
โอ
well.
เค
Oh, that's
taste
amazing.
good actually
That's very good. Anyway, so we should pop this and get it going.
น้องฝ้ายมีค่ะ แม่เพิ่งให้เครื่องทำไอศกรีมมานะคะอุ๊บ this fell off โอเคแม่เพิ่งให้เครื่องทำไอศกรีมมาแล้วก็ลองเมื่ออาทิตย์ที่แล้วนะคะ
Okay, so we got this started now.
อันนี้ก็ให้มันปั่นไปเรื่อยๆนะเหมือนอาทิตย์ที่แล้วทำมาอร่อยเลยค่ะ
Mum, have a bit of a taste. You want a taste, Mum?
เดี๋ยวมันปั่นไปเรื่อยๆมันจะเพิ่มขึ้นมานะคะมันจะแบบ
See what good flavour it gets. Is that good now? I'll put that in again.
โอเคย้อนกลับมาที่เรา
That's creme brulee flavour. You
Yeah.
give me that? Yeah.
We got crème
I'm happy with that. Got like a creme brulee. You know why I'm happy? If I was to pick a dessert on a planet, creme brulee would be my number one favourite dessert.
คือรสชาติจะเหมือนแครมบูเล่นะคะมาบอกว่าถ้าเกิดจะให้เลือกของหวานหนึ่งชนิดในโลกคืออะไรจะเลือกแครมบูเล่
Okay, so let's heat the beef cheeks.
โอเค
We need to get moving along because we
Yeah.
need to use the pressure cooker.
โอเค
So what I've done today is we have to cheat a bit. The way I did is we got 4 beef cheeks from Aldi on special. So I've cut them up and then I put some salt and pepper.
อันนี้มาร์คซื้อบีฟชีกมานะคะแล้วก็ทำการตัดไม่ใช่ตัดหั่นเรียบร้อยแล้วนะคะเป็นซื้อมา4ชิ้นแล้วก็ตัดเรียบร้อยเป็นชิ้นใหญ่ๆนะคะ Hang on let me put camera properly
Yep. And then some garam masala, which is the Indian spice.
แล้ว
Just
ก็
one
hang on
spice.
let tell us what is in here
Yep. Okay, so we got 4 beef cheeks that have been cut up and
Okay.
prepped.
เป็นส่วนแก้ม4ชิ้นนะคะตัดออกมาเป็นชิ้นประมาณนี้นะคะโอเค
And then we've got salt and pepper
มีเกลือและพริกไทย
and garam masala Indian spice.
แล้วก็เป็นเครื่องเทศของอินเดียที่ชื่อการามมาซาร่านะคะ
Yep, and that's it.
แล้วก็แค่นั้นเอง
That's just for the marinade. And then we're going to show you, we're going to make some more spices.
อ่ะฮะ
And we're going to do it now.
แล้วก็เดี๋ยวมาร์คจะโชว์ว่าจะใส่เครื่องเทศอย่างอื่นอีกนะคะ so are you going to tell Stephen how much it cost per
Okay,
kilo
so the beef cheeks on special, they'll probably be about...
ขุดมาจากถังขยะ
So, $15.99 a kilo.
Watch your hand สตีเวนเขาถามว่า สตีเวนเขาถามว่าบีฟชีสกิโลละเท่าไหร่ so you guys can come up here
Yeah.
กิโลละ15 เหรียญ15 เหรียญ15.99
Yeah, beef cheeks are hard to get. And that's actually a good price as well. So,
okay.
I like the beef cheeks because they're really, really good. It's hard to explain. You have to try it.
โอเค ก็คือมาบอกว่ามันอาจจะหาไม่ง่ายนะ แต่ว่าต้องลองดูนะคะ อันนี้มีอานะคะ สวัสดีมีมี่ on my field นะคะ ขอบคุณค่ะที่เข้ามา What are you doing here มาทำอะไร โอเค
Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make a spice mix from scratch.
โอเค ต่อไปเราจะมาทำเครื่องเทศ mix เครื่องเทศนะคะ โอเค let's show
So to make the
ingredient
spice mix from scratch, we're using 4 spices
มีเครื่องเทศ4อย่างค่ะ
and we're using the seeds whole.
อ่ะฮะ แล้วก็ใส่แบบเป็นเม็ดอย่างนั้นเลย
So this is coriander seed,
อันนี้เม็ดผักชี
4 teaspoons.
4 ช้อนโต๊ะ
Cumin seed, 4 teaspoons.
คิวมินเดี๋ยวนะ มันจะมียี่หร่า4 ช้อนโต๊ะ
Fenugreek seed, 1 teaspoon.
เฟน e ลครีก1 ทีสปูน 1 ช้อนโต๊ะ
Fennel seed, 1 teaspoon. This is
Like a
also
fennel.
yeah. This is also used in Italian as well. So if you buy Italian sausages, they use this in the sausages as well.
อันนี้เฟน e ลนะคะเฟน e ลก็เฟน e ลเนาะอันนี้what is that
That's
Cumin.
cumin.
คิวมินอันนี้คือยี่หร่านะ
So what we do is we pan fry them in the pan, in a dry pan, no oil or anything. Just get the pan hot, pan fry them, and the most amazing flavors will come through the smells.
เดี๋ยวเราจะเอาไป ทอดในกระทะนะคะคุณมิมี่ถามว่าโผล่มาทำอะไรกันคะวันนี้จะทำแกงกะหรี่อินเดียที่ใช้ส่วนของแก้มวัวนะคะแล้วก็ทำไอศกรีมคืออะไรนะคาราเมลไอศกรีมนะคะ
We just put on low the pan.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna put on the
Yeah.
pan here.
I'm going to be cameraman. Okay.
And we just wait for it to heat up.
Okay.
And then we've cooked this one a few times before and we love it. It's a great curry.
อันนี้คือเราทำมาหลายหนแล้วนะคะ คือชอบมากคือยืนยันได้ว่าอร่อยและดีก็เลยเอามาทำโชว์นะคะ อันนี้เราจะทำให้กระทะร้อนก่อนนะคะ
So you can see the flame underneath, it's the hot one. So we get everything in here.
ใส่เครื่องเทศนะคะ we get herb not herb spice ที่เราบอกไปแล้วนะคะ เครื่องเทศที่เราบอกไป
And then what we'll do is when we
ก็คือเขาเรียกคั่วเนาะ
when this is pan fried, you get the good smell. So you don't want to burn it, just to get the good smells happening. We take it out, and we get the mortar and pestle, and we crush it into a powder. That's what we do.
ก็คือเดี๋ยวคั่วให้มันเหลืองๆนะแล้วก็เดี๋ยวจะเอามาตำค่ะ
So basically, we're making our own spice powder.
ก็เหมือนเราทำผงเครื่องแกงเองนะ
And when you make your own spice powder like this from scratch, you get the most amazing smells and flavour. Just because you're doing it fresh.
พอเราทำเองมันก็จะหอมกรุ่นนะคะ เพราะว่ามันสดอะเนาะ
And the ice cream is churning away nice sweet.
Oh hello Auntie Lauren hello from it is spell hello from somewhere Oh in spells yes mom knows
Oh yeah.
Auntie Lauren is here say hello to Auntie Lauren
Hello. Hello guys. Queensland guys. Our favourite family in Queensland.
Yeah
Yeah. So yeah.
Hopefully you have only one otherwise others will be like
No, we only have the one.
Okay.
Yeah. So Uncle George kick-started it on our side of the family and he got all the stuff happening up there.
Okay
Yeah, good job Uncle George.
we have to say hello to Uncle George yeah show Uncle George what you drinking
Yeah, Uncle George, Annie Lorraine and the family, Chloe, Anthony and the rest of the gang. Yeah, so what we're doing is we're making a spice from
Yep.
scratch.
Uh-huh.
So we've got the whole spices, 4 different spices,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna just heat it up, get the smells and the flavors coming through.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the mortar and pestle and we'll make a paste,
Okay.
not a paste, make a dry mix, like a spice powder mix.
โอเค ก็คือมาร์คอธิบายให้คุณป้าที่อยู่ที่เคนนะคะฟังคุณป้าลอเรนนะว่าวันนี้เราทำ
It's important you move it
ผงเครื่องแกง
around,
เอง
move it around, because it can stick a bit to the pan.
ผงเครื่องแกงเองนะคะ ก็คือทักทายกันในครอบครัวนะ
It looks like the spices don't get along. When you shake it, the coriander is going this way and the fennel is going that way. Maybe they don't get along. Yeah.
มาร์คบอกว่าเครื่องเทศมันไม่เป็นพวกเดียวกันมันเข้ากันไม่ได้ พอเขย่ากระทะแล้วไปคนละทาง
Yeah, I shouldn't be using my hand, by the way. We'll,
มาร์คบอกไม่ควรจะใช้มือเนาะอ่ะใช้
yeah, that's better.
ใช้ไม้ก็ได้ อันนี้ในหม้อนี้เป็นต้มไก่ให้ไมโลนะคะ
And you don't want to overcook this, just enough to get the flavors coming through.
เราจะไม่คั่วให้มันนานจนเกินไปนะ เอาแค่ให้เหลืองๆหอม
That's probably enough, I think. What do you think, Mal?
ๆเอาอ่ะ
Can you smell it? Smells good. That's perfectly enough. You don't want to make it too dark. Okay, so let's get that off. So we're done there. We'll get the mortar and pestle
you
out.
get the wrong you turn off the wrong one
Oh, the wrong one. Oops. I turned off Milo dinner.
no that's the wrong one you turn off that one first yes please
Yep.
don't
Okay.
want to burn the house
Okay. So anyway, the mortar and pestle will get up.
อันนี้
Which one for you?
the brick one no the brick one next อันนี้หอมดีเลยนะคะเนี่ยอันนี้ต้มไก่ให้ไมโลเดี๋ยวขอตัดภาพมาทางนี้นะคะ so you want to be on the floor you want to be on the floor okay อ่ะตัด
I'm
ภาพ
not
มาทาง
like
นี้
you
ค่ะ
where you like to do it on the floor.
ขออนุญาตตัดภาพนะคะ What Milo having for dinner? It's a boiled chicken. Boiled chicken.
I bought this probably before I met Maew, I reckon 20 years ago. Maew didn't like this one, so she bought her own, which is a Thai version of the
Because
same
it's
thing.
heavy. I mean, like it's difficult to clean. Not difficult. It's just heavy when you.
Very
want to
heavy.
clean.
Yeah, it's very heavy, this one.
Can you make your drink here? อันนี้ก็เดี๋ยวก็ตำ You want me to do it?
Yeah, okay, Maeo's gonna do it, and then while Maeo's doing it over here, I'm gonna cut up some onions and ginger and other bits as
โอเค
well.
ระหว่างที่แมวตำโอ้โห
My
This is a smell.
God, that is mowing amazing. Oh yeah,
So
I can
it's
see I
a
need to
sticky.
shave as well. Yeah, that's mowing amazing.
ระหว่างที่ตำนี้เดี๋ยวมาร์คจะเตรียมส่วนอื่นนะคะ ก็จะเป็นหัวหอมพริก แล้วก็ขิง
Yeah, so we've got some other spices coming through. Let me talk about these. So we've got some chilies.
มีพ
So
ริก
the 3 chilies here. We've got some green cardamom. So
คาร์ดามอนนะคะ
cardamon's very important. We've got some ginger. So remember we spoke about this in a few
King.
previous episodes. This is like gold, very expensive. And then we've got some brown onions as well. So that's
Got
typical.
me.
And we need some garlic. The typical Indian, you have ginger, garlic and onion just mashed up. So we're going to mash it up in here after as well. Yep. So just checking, we need full garlic cloves.
Grandma. This is your towel. Thanks, Mia.
ซีเว่นถามว่าไมโลกินอะไรนะคะ ให้ไมโลกินไก่ต้มนะคะ
The garlic is a bit small, so 4. I'll put an extra few just to be sure.
You want the fine of this or just the
Yeah, a
lumpy?
bit finer, a bit more finer, but not too fine. It's good, keep going.
เดี๋ยวขอตำถามมาร์คว่าจะเอาแหลกแค่ไหนนะ
So just looking, so the onion, the garlic, the chili and the ginger will go together. Followed by coriander stalks and cardamom pods and ground spice, which is this one. So we'll leave that one, we'll do that one after. And the coriander stalks, let's get those happening now.
Yeah.
So we don't forget. So we got the fresh batch of coriander. It's only like $1.69. You get
Ani-
making fresh coriander.
ผักชีเนาะเราจะ reuse the stock ก็ใช้แต่ก้านมันค่ะ
So just something like that, and then we'll put some of this for garnish later.
ใช้รากมันค่ะ Karen say hello to Auntie Lauren Uncle George and Mia Auntie Karen say hello
Do you just grate this now, or are you
No,
happy
no.
just to do it like that?
No, but-
Could I
but-
wash them before?
but I will
We can give it a. Is that pass the test? Maybe not. Let's do another wash.
คือเดี๋ยวจะต้องล้างในส่วนที่แบบมันจะมีดินอยู่ข้างในอย่างนี้นะ
Yeah, I know where you're coming from.
I'm coming from
Okay, let
Thailand
me take over. You go back to what you're doing now. It's all good. Alright, so we're getting the coriander stalks. In Thai, cooking coriander stalks is very important too. I know
คน
that.
ไทยใช้เยอะเนาะรากผักชี
We're not cooking Thai here, we're cooking Indian, by the way. But yeah,
Really? I couldn't tell.
what's that?
Did you say hello to Dr. Karen
Okay, that's good. I'll just put it in a towel just to so it's not too wet. That's all. It's okay. A bit of water is okay, but still, just being professional here. I'll dry that as well, and then we can get going for the next step. So now that's probably okay now. That's perfect. Bingo, it's perfect. So maybe show the audience here what we got.
อันนี้ก็คือเรียกในระดับหนึ่งนะคะ Smell good, Mom.
Oh, good, Mum. What do you think,
smell
Mum?
good. That smell good.
Okay, Mark said it's enough. I stop.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Grandma, I love them. Thank you. My feet always cold.
That's so just the training day.
Alright, so we're gonna get all this happening here. If I'm doing a marinade for Thai grilled chicken, I actually just leave the garlic skins on.
มาร์คบอกว่าถ้าเกิดเวลาเขาทำเหมือนไก่ย่างอะไรนะเขาจะเอาเปลือกไว้นะคะ
But because this is going into a curry itself, well, you don't want the skins in there, so you have to take them off.
มาร์คบอกเพราะว่ามันเอาไปใส่แกงกะหรี่ก็เลยเอาออกแล้วกัน ตอนนี้เครื่องทำไอติมก็หมุนไปเรื่อยๆนะ The ice cream is churning.
But you're right, Mal, the ice cream is less volume than last time, so I think the proportion is a bit less, which is okay. That means we get, instead of getting maybe, 2 litres or 1.5 litres of ice cream, we'll probably get just 1 litre, which is okay.
Because it's a new recipe right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the new recipe.
ไอศครีมมันเหมือนจะน้อยกว่าเมื่ออาทิตย์ที่แล้วสงสัยว่าสูตรใหม่เนาะจะป
So
ริมา
this
ณน้อย
one,
กว่า
we got the garlic, the onion, and the ginger. We got to put in the mortar and pestle and crush. So now we need to get rid of this powder, put it somewhere else, and then we'll go in. And also the coriander root as well. We got to crush it all in there.
โอเค
And in fact, I will do the chili as well. So all this will go together in one. Gonna make a beautiful paste. Yeah, so we don't need to do too much, just a little bit of cutting up, just a small portion. It'll all get crushed up. And then ginger, just checking 5 centimeter knob. So that's probably half of that.
ก็ขิงใช้5เซนติเมตรนะคะhang on beer cheek Indian curry
Yep.
Oh, beef cheek. Yeah, maybe I put the wrong spelling in my
What'd you say?
beer cheek.
Oh, beer cheek. Oh, we can do that. We can have a few extra beers. I'm happy with that.
No, maybe I typed it wrong.
Okay, Mal had, she was under pressure to do it in like 30 seconds, so she did it
Okay.
quick.
What you put in here?
Yep.
And I crush it.
Yep,
Can you put it in?
yep, okay, ham. You want any order or just throw it all in?
Cactus เล้าหมูสวัสดีค่ะพี่เพชร
Okay, do that one first, and then we can put the ginger in next once you get crushed down. And while you're doing that, I'll just get the onions ready as well.
เครื่องเทศหอมมากๆ I think this is going to be spicy.
It should be not too spicy. Remember, it's a whole big, it's 2 kilograms of beef cheek. It's a big portion. And that will evaporate when it's slow cooked as well in the pressure cooker. Should be fine.
โอเคขอบคุณค่ะพี่อ้อแอบจ้าแอบพี่อ้อมาสักพักหนึ่งแล้วนะ แต่ว่าพี่อ้อเพิ่งปรากฏตัว พี่อ้อจากซีเรียแม่บ้านกรีกนะคะ I think you should put it now when it's ready.
The ginger?
Need to be in there, yeah?
Yep, yep.
Maybe we should put in the blender.
No, it's better done by hand and not
Okay.
with pencil.
บอกมาร์ก
I
ว่า
want to make Mal work hard here.
บอกมาร์กว่าใส่เครื่องปั่นก็จะน่าจะเร็วนะนี่
Is that gonna work or you want it finer?
It's
Is that gonna work like that? Or you...
finer. Please. Stephen asked, is it unusual to have beef in Indian curry?
Yeah, you don't. Oh, beef. Yeah, you have beef. In Goa, in the north of India, they eat a lot of meat. In the south, they're more vegetarian.
โอเคมาร์คสตีเฟนถามว่ามันเป็นเรื่องปกติไหมที่อาหารอินเดียจะใช้เนื้อมาร์คบอกว่าถ้าอยู่ในส่วนทางด้านตอนเหนือของอินเดียนะคะ ก็เป็นเรื่องปกติที่เขาจะกินเนื้อกันนะคะ แต่ว่าทางตอนใต้ของอินเดียเนี่ยจะเป็นในส่วนของมังสวิรัติซะส่วนใหญ่นะคะ แล้วแต่ว่าจะเป็น region ไหนเนาะจะเป็นภูมิภาคไหน I have to say it must work โอเคเดี๋ยวแมวเอาลงมาเพราะว่ามันอยู่สูงมันยกสูง อันนี้เหมือนแบบออกกำลังกายเลยดัมเบล
Or you can do it on the floor, Mal, if that's easier for you. It's what you're used to.
No but it's that one is one step up so
Yeah, right. You're going good.
This is better
Okay, very
because
good.
when you step up, you have to lift harder and your arm will be big.
Yeah, makes sense. We should probably explain why on the floor it's easier and better.
And don't need to go to F45.
We can have a sleeping now.
อันนี้ไม่ต้องไปออกกำลังกายเลยหลังจากตำมันนี้
Are you going, Mark?
no sleep in
Not tomorrow, no. Okay, and then the cardamom we can put.
maybe turn off the chicken for my Lucas take it out to the bowl let it cool so he can have dinner at 7 please
More. Yep. So almost be here.
you have to brown the beef or something
Yep, so I will start browning the beef up when we have a look at the recipe, but I'm pretty sure we should brown it up and then add the onions along with tomatoes and other stuff before. Okay, that's good.
you have more onion
That's it. It's all good, Mel. No onions, there's no more onions. I'm gonna
no you
start
mean
browning up.
after you brown you put this thing on is that right
Yep,
okay I will put the camera here then
yep, yep.
to brown เดี๋ยวแมวจะตำพริกนี่นะคะ แล้วเดี๋ยวจะเอาอันนี้ไปอยู่ที่ตรง Can you move this? I scared of to be broken เห็นไหม
Very good.
เดี๋ยวมาร์กจะผัดเนื้อนะคะ
Oh, so before we add 4 teaspoons of butter. So the one that we just made, we're gonna add 4 teaspoons of just normal curry powder.
อันนี้เป็น curry powder ยี่ห้อคีนนะคะ ใส่ไป 4 ช้อนชาค่ะ
So one. I think last time we had it was a bit overpowering, so maybe just 3.
โอเค ครั้งที่แล้วเหมือนใส่เยอะไป เอาไปลดเหลือ3
So that will be the base of our Mexican food. You get beautiful flavors coming through here. So that's ready to be heated up. So what we'll do now is we'll get our beef cheeks happening now.
เดี๋ยวมาร์กจะ
Easy. So we have to do them in batches. Don't try to do too many at the same time, otherwise they don't cook properly. So we can probably get away with doing 2 batches. Yep, that's 2 batches. So we'll do 2 batches. So Maew is busy with the mortar and pestle, with the garlic and the onion and the chili and ginger and the coriander root. It's all happening. So here we've got the beef cheeks browning up. You want them golden brown. So don't be shy. You want them nice and golden brown on the top. So hit them. With flavour, you can just smell it coming through as well. Beautiful.
I don't think you like it. It's brown taste.
Almost there. Okay, so you can see it's starting to get golden brown. Almost there. Okay, so then we turn it over. Beautiful. So this is a big portion here. We're going to get 2 meals out of it. So the idea is Monday night we don't have to do anything. We'll just use leftover beef sticks, curry Monday night with the rice to eat it. You know how it is. Monday night, the worst day of the week. Nobody wants to do anything. So while we're waiting, got canned tomatoes, so we'll use that. And we've got 1 litre of beef stock. So we actually got a half price in the supermarket. You can make your own as well. Anytime you see something like this half price in the supermarket, my tip is grab a few, put it in your pantry. I'm keeping something like that. Put it in the pantry, and then it's there for times when you need some beef stock. Yeah, cut the cherry. Someone didn't cut it in yet. We just caught Milo walking on the table because someone forgot to tuck the chair under the table. So Mum sorted it out. So good. Okay, so we're almost there. A little bit more, and then we're gonna get the other ones in as well. The Maew still going. I think it's probably almost ready now. Oh, it's looking good. So Maew will come and show what it's done very shortly. Okay, this is ready. So we can throw these back in here. And then we'll get the next batch in. And then we'll put it in the pressure cooker. Alright. So we'll get this baby here in. And yep, perfect. So we get 2 lots in 2 goes. It's very important to get it golden brown, caramelized. That's very important because it keeps the moisture inside, you know, the beef when you slow cook it. It stays inside as well. Can you guys hear me okay? Or is it too noisy with the fan going here? Not getting much feedback here. Oh, yeah, we've got something. Alright, so it looks like there's something happening. Okay. So yeah, beautiful golden brown. Look at that. Oh, very good. Yeah, so now we flip it. All we're doing is just searing them, caramelizing them. Caramel, I think, is the theme tonight. Caramelized our beef cheek. And we've got caramel ice cream as well. So that can be the theme today, caramel. That's good now? Okay, so so this stuff with the tartar we need to mix, but not right when the big bits are done, we'll cook all that together. Okay, that's enough, that's ready now. So, okay, so this is ready now. So the beef cheeks are done, and now what we're going to do is we're going to cook the paste, and then we'll add the dry powder with it, but we'll do the paste first for a bit. We've got some, probably need a bit more oil in there.
No, you want this on?
Just a little bit more.
You want this on
Yep,
in here?
yep, all in there. Thank you, Mel. Perfect. So we basically make our own paste here, which is the typical Indian paste, which is onions, ginger, garlic, chilies, and we also got coriander root, which you probably don't normally put in the Indian style paste. So we just gotta simmer that for a bit, and then we'll add the curry, the dry powder.
Oh. Auntie Lauren is celebrating. Chloe came second in her gym today.
Oh, great.
Congrats, Chloe.
Great, Chloe.
Oh, very good, Chloe. Excellent. I'm just looking at the recipe here. Got the recipe and don't forget we've got
The powder.
powder that will need to go and cardamom as well. And the cardamom, maybe we need to bring out here. I can give a bit of a tip here with the cardamom. People's speed. And when you're cooking stuffing like this, ham, wait, lean back here. When it starts to get a bit dry, either add a bit more oil
ถ้า
or
เกิด
more,
ถ้าเกิดมันแห้งนะคะ ก็ใส่น้ำหรือว่าน้ำมันลงไปนะคะ
and especially when we put the dry curry powder, it can burn very easy. So it's very important to put some water with it.
Oh, I have to be
It doesn't
careful.
it doesn't say that in the recipe, but it's
Yeah.
just from experience.
Okay. I have to be careful with the
Yep, yep,
camera
yep.
not to
Okay,
go.
so what we're
อันนี้
doing
คาร์ดามอน
now-
นะคะ
Here's the cardamom. You want to
How
crush
big?
it a bit
บุบมันนะคะ
so you get all the goodies. So you can break it up so the inside is coming out.
ก็คือบุบให้มันเม็ด
So the
เม็ดมันอ
inside
อก
is
มา
coming out. Otherwise, you don't get all the good flavors. Yeah. So it's important to crush it up.
เพราะถ้าไม่บุบเนี่ยเดี๋ยวกลิ่นมันอาจจะไม่ออกนะคะ
Yeah. Break it up so it all comes out. See? And you throw that in there. So we'll throw that in there now.
throw it okay throw it
And then we're going to put in. And it's okay, the onion you want to get browned up a bit, so it's okay if it's browned up a bit. I can see we need just a bit more oil, and we're going to put in the powder now. So we need to be careful, we need a bit of oil in here.
เดี๋ยวจะใส่น้ำมันเพิ่มนะคะ
Okay, and then we put the powder in.
แล้วก็ใส่ผงที่เราตำไว้นะ
And you can see it's a bit dry, so we need to get a little bit of water happening as well. Otherwise it'll just burn. I come from experience. And then just let it cook now. It's all going to come together. And we're going to add more water later anyway. So we're almost ready now for the pressure cooker.
Can you turn the things off?
And what we can do is throw the beef in there and just start mixing it through.
Maybe
Yep,
make
and then
it
we're
here.
going to put the pressure into the pressure cooker. Yep.
I turn off the thing. Put in here, you mix easier.
So we're going to put it into the pressure cooker now. Straight into the pot. Yep.
Mhm.
We put it back on. Or?
No, I will put it back on.
Oh, okay.
Because if you have too much pressure, it can't close.
Okay, so we get all that in there. Now we can add the other flavors. Beautiful. And I would say give this a good mix through.
I need to put the water from here.
Yeah, help. Just mix it all through so all the beef is coated in that beautiful curry paste. It's now curry paste. So what we just made is dry powder and the paste is now combined together, and I will say the curry paste. So we combine that all together. See that? Beautiful. And
อัน
now
นี้
we
เครื่อง
add
แกงเราได้แล้วนะคะ ก็ผสมกัน
and this is where we add all the liquids. So we got a liter of beef stock and a can of tomatoes. Just throw them in.
ใส่มะเขือเทศกระป๋อง1กระป๋อง แล้วก็สต๊อกเนื้อนะคะ1กล่องคือ1ลิตรค่ะ1 liter
Beautiful. So we've got plenty of liquid in there now. And then the pressure cooker will do its job now.
Should I continue ice cream?
So, yeah, keep going ice cream. And give that a good stir.
With the salt and pepper we can
And I need to just double check because we meant to have chicanas happening. So let me just double check the recipe. So the chicanas in there. Okay, so we need tomato puree. So we'll put some of that in there.
the liquid from that pan.
Okay, so 4 tablespoons of tomato puree. So I'll get it in a tube. So basically 4 big squeezes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little bit more just to be sure. And then 2 tablespoons of sugar. So these sort of dishes, you need to have to add a bit of sugar because especially when you use tinned tomato, it can be a bit sour. So
Let's put 1 big tablespoon.
just put 1 in and a bit. There you go. Done. And then we've got the tartars. Half a cup of cicadas. So
แล้ว
I
ก็
would
จะ
just
ใส่ลูก
say,
เกดด้วยนะคะ
yeah, you don't need to use a half cup, just use your hand. I would just say a gentle handful. Yep, just drop it in and just a little bit more just to be safe. That's it, done. And then we're in it. So this is like an Indian curry that's been Europeanized, but as soon as you put the tartars and sugar in, that's where it becomes a bit sweeter. So it's not quite an Indian curry, it's more like a European style curry.
มาบอกว่าถ้าเกิดใส่ลูกเกดเนี่ยก็จะเป็นแกงอินเดียที่มีการ modify คือประยุกต์แล้วนะคะ Should I start the
Yep, so now we need to hit it now.
โอเค เดี๋ยวเราจะใส่หม้อ pressure cooker นะคะ ประมาณ 45 นาทีเดี๋ยวจุดไฟก่อน ก็ถ้าเกิดว่าไม่มีหม้อ pressure cooker หม้อแรงดันนะคะ ก็คือตุ๋นไปเรื่อยๆ จนกว่าจะแบบเนื้อเปื่อยนุ่มค่ะ เดี๋ยวเรามาปรุงได้ทีหลังนะคะ พวกความเค็มความหวาน so we can seasoning later if you would like more of the thing ปิดนะคะแล้วก็เอาไว้แบบนี้ 45 นาทีค่ะอ๋อ 1 hour already
Okay, but we've got a few more things to show you, so it's okay while this is cooking. So
Hello,
what
Mom.
we're going to do now
Mom
is
is here
Hi everyone.
Yes mom is
Yeah.
here to support us
Oh, that's good. Mum's there. Very
Yeah.
good.
Doing a
And
good job they are.
I'm just putting my spice box away.
the family is here
Cheers.
okay thank you mom
Yep. Okay, so we're gonna make some caramel sauce for the ice cream,
เดี๋ยวเราจะทำคาราเมลซอสสำหรับไอศครีมนะคะ
and we also need to make a flatbread to go with the curry, and we also need to cook our rice. Should we get the rice on now?
rice is easy
Yeah, we'll put the rice
no,
in.
rice is easy because you
Okay.
need to
We don't want to forget. I'm just gonna go to little boy first.
โอเคเดี๋ยวจะทำแป้งนะคะ แป้งด้วยโอ้โอ้โอ้ Is it working? I think it's done. Oh, oh, oh. Hang on. I think I marked up with the. I dropped the. I dropped the spoon. I dropped the spoon. It's done. Mom, taste it. But we need the caramel. I think it's enough. Yeah. Yeah. I think it's enough.
Yep.
ไอศครีมเสร็จแล้วนะคะคาราเมลเดี๋ยวจะทำคาราเมลซอสรสชาติอร่อยด้วย เหมือนซื้อกินเลย It's very good
Yeah. Okay. So what we need to do now? It's not that much actually. It's just
Yeah.
enough for. Which is good. Sometimes you don't want too much ice cream.
so we keep in the freezer
Yeah.
for
So we
a
need
bit.
to just scrape it all off, flatten it out. Thank you, Mal. Looking after that. You get the paper.
I
So we're gonna
taste
make
yes
a caramel sauce, and the caramel sauce will drizzle into here.
hang on we put later or
No, we put now, or hang on, while this is still here,
yeah
we drizzle it through. So maybe just keep it churning around for another
Ah.
5 minutes.
okay
And we'll
sorry
make,
I
but
thought-
we need the caramel sauce maybe to cool down as well. Yeah, okay, I'm just thinking, yeah. So we've not made this one before, so we're just thinking now. You don't want to put the hot caramel sauce with the cold ice cream.
how
Look at
do
it.
we do it
So we'll just keep turning around. We'll make the caramel sauce, and we'll cool down the caramel sauce, and then we'll add it to the ice cream. Easy. Don't worry about it, guys. It's all under control. It's under control. Okay, so for my notes, so that's the one that we made, the base of the ice cream that's been done. That's what we just made. And here is what we call the swirl. So that's the part that we swirl through the ice cream. So it's 1 cup of sugar, 3/4 cup of, I'm reading back to front here, cups of cream, pinch of salt, and a teaspoon of vanilla. So it's easy. So we'll do this part now. So getting you a fresh pan. Go get a saucepan. We do a cup of sugar, half the sugar, or brown sugar. I would say half the sugar. Yeah, a cup of caster sugar. So we'll do 2 batches. We'll do a half a cup, brown it up, and then another half cup, brown it up, and then we'll add the cream to it.
Honey I don't know if I do things
Alright.
correctly here
So that's the cream here.
Ma
Yep.
I don't know if I do things correct here it's on the side no no it's on the side
And then this one. I think it's ready now. It's hard. So I think we shouldn't be showing it more. I think that's ready.
Yeah I think so
So let's take it out. So we going back to the ice cream. It's getting harder. So I think that's enough. We don't need to churn it more. Alright, so we're gonna do some coffee sugar. So half a cup worth. And then we'll brown it up. And you do another half cup with them. So we put that on the stove top.
เดี๋ยวพาไปดูนะคะ
Yep. So I've made it a few times. For example, I made caramel creme. It's basically just making a caramel sauce. That's all we're doing.
เหมือนทำคาราเมลซอสนะ
But normally I would add water here, but this one they just to put the sugar straight in the saucepan. So I'm interested to see how this comes out.
Okay. I'm going to change the camera I don't want it to be too hot and then it can't handle this ปกติมาร์กบอกว่าจะใส่เขาเรียกอะไรนะ น้ำแต่ว่าอันนี้ไม่ใส่นะคะ
Personally, I would like to add a little bit of water to it, just to be safe.
but they said don't put
Yeah, no, they don't. They don't pull. They just don't. They eat it. So I'm just playing it safe, and I feel more comfortable having that water in there. Yep, that's definitely better. Okay, so we've got that. Just a little tipple of water. Yeah, because that's what happened last time I used ice cream maker. It went too hard. This thing can break. So the idea here is we melt it down and brown it up so we get the caramel colour and flavour. Hopefully everybody's still here and awake. I don't know if we've got questions happening tonight.
Oh yeah everyone say hello to mom before ชีวิตบ้านนอกสวัสดีค่ะมาร์ค Auntie Lauren said Pam hello Pam so good to see you yeah
Thank you.
Mom said thank you ชีวิตบ้านนอกขอบคุณค่ะที่
And then we add some more sugar to it. So another half cup worth.
พี่เพชรกับพี่อ้อก็เซฮัลโหลto mom นะคะอันนี้ pressure cooker ก็ดังแล้วนะคะ
The basically caramel sauce is basically just sugar and cream. We can also have butter in there as well. That's all it is. Easy.
So we put the pressure cooker on around just before 7. So at 7:30 we should be able to
45 minutes, right, for the pressure cooker. So what we want to do here is we want this to become nice and brown. It's just white, so we still got a fair bit to go yet. And depending on how far you take it, you can take it really brown before you get the salted caramel. And that's what we want. We want the salted caramel. So we got to push it as brown as we can get it without crossing the line of being burnt. So you really have to keep an eye on it. Yeah.
ต้องคอยจับตาดูนะคะ เดี๋ยวมันไหม้
So still going, strong. Still going. You can see it's just getting a bit brown on the edges here. Yeah, you can see it's staining it a little bit.
Then you want to use a bigger spoon.
So I'm not talking much here, I'm just focusing on getting it because if you start to get too distracted, before you know it, you burnt your caramel.
มาร์คบอกจะไม่พูดมากนะคะ เพราะว่าถ้าเกิดพูดมากแล้ว มีอะไรมารบกวนเดี๋ยวจะทำให้มันไหม้
So I'm just thinking, pinch of salt. Personally, that they put vanilla. I don't think we need vanilla in this. The vanilla is already in ice cream. So I'm going to skip the vanilla part and just focus on the caramel.
เขาบอกว่าในสูตรบอกว่าให้ใส่วานิลลาด้วยแต่มาร์คบอกให้ใส่ดีกว่าเพราะว่ามีวานิลลาในนี่นะแต่ว่าให้ใส่เกลือไม่ใช่ค่ะ
So we're not far. We're getting better now. You can see it's getting browner. But it's not enough. It needs to be browner. More.
อีกไม่นานนะคะแต่ว่าต้องอีกนิดนึงค่ะ
And then this is Maew. We're not far away. This is where you have to take it back to the other part and then I'm going to add the cream to it. And a bit of salt.
โอเค
We're
เดี๋ยวนะ
almost
เดี๋ยว
there.
เดี๋ยวพอเสร็จแล้ว
But
เดี๋ยวต้องเอาไป
want to be
ใส่
more browner?
ครีมค่ะ It's not melting yet.
Hmm?
It's not melting yet, is it?
Yeah, no, it's melting now. So it was very thick before, it's now melting through. But again, you want it to be nice and golden brown. This is just golden. So you gotta be careful, you cross that line and it gets burnt. Then you're done. You have to start all over again.
ต้องระวังนะคะ ถ้าเกิดมันเกินไปนิดนึงเนี่ยจะไหม้เลยเราก็ต้องเริ่มใหม่เหมือนมาสเตอร์เชฟนะ
But nobody wants caramel that's pale. It's very pale. You want caramel that's very golden.
แต่ว่าไม่มีใครอยากจะใช้คาราเมลที่มันไม่สีไม่มีสีอะนะ
Now we're almost there. I would say 5 seconds, 10 seconds away. Okay, looking good.
Turn off the thing สีสวยได้แล้วค่ะ Turn the heat off because it's still burning
Okay, I think we're there now.
Oh the spoon drop
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so and then we do have a problem with it burning there. We need to scoop that out somehow. But we don't want water going in there. Let's just rescue the spoon. Okay, it's gone.
Oh it keep
Don't touch
it keep
that.
cooking
And
ใส่ครีมค่ะ
this is where you add it. And then we need to whisk it. Okay, beautiful.
โอเค ทันเวลาพอดี เกือบไหม้ Yep.
And a little bit of salt now, if you can get the salt.
How much salt?
Just a pinch,
โอเค ใส่เกลือนิดนึงนะคะ หยิบมือ
big pinch. Perfect.
More? Backward a bit. No, forward, sorry. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, beautiful golden colour.
You want more salt?
No, I think that's good.
Okay.
So we got to wait for it to cool down and then we can add it.
To ice cream. Maybe put outside on the balcony. ต้องรอให้เย็นนะคะ เดี๋ยวเราจะไปใส่ในไอศครีม You put on the balcony?
Yep, we can.
It's nearly burned. If you don't take it out, it keeps cooking. It will
Yep,
burn.
yep, exactly. So that's pretty good. I think I'll put it into a bowl. Or we can just leave it like that, it's fine.
Just leave it like that.
Okay, that's good. Maybe just a little bit more. Okay, looking good. Okay, so that's ready to go.
Super.
So when it cools down, it'll thicken up as well. I mean, yeah, so for example, you can see on the tongs,
It's like what do
so
you call
it becomes
toffee?
toffee. It's
Yeah,
thickened
toffee.
up and hardened up. It's become like toffee. That's
Can
why you
have
need to
it.
get the cream in there as quick as possible. Yes. So anyway, that's good having up your sleeve how to make the caramel sauce. So there you go.
Even watch out for moth on the balcony.
Oh yeah, yep.
What is moth? Like the fly thing?
Mhm.
Oh, we don't have moth on balcony.
We got Milo looking after the moth. It's all good.
He doesn't use. Okay.
So yeah, so we'll put it on the balcony. Oh, that's smelling good. It's very unsweetened.
Okay. Huh? You did a week?
I don't want to cook right now.
Okay.
Just be mindful. Okay, so next we're gonna do. Oh, we're gonna make the flatbread. So we made 5-minute naan bread last week. It's probably similar, but different. So let's give it a go. I haven't made before.
เราเคยทำกับเบสมาแล้วนะคะ
So it's this one down here. Cumin tree flatbread. So that's what we're making here. And we're gonna do it's a big amount. And tomorrow we're going to Michael's house for lunch, and they're also doing a Indian curry. So I said, okay, well let me just make the full amount, which is a lot of bread, and we keep some of the dough away aside, and we use that tomorrow for lunch as well. So that's what we'll do. We'll make the full amount. Quite a bit. 500 grams of self-raising flour. That's like 2 cups worth. Yeah, I'm just okay, I just found the one I want. It's wet, so I'll just give it a quick try.
ได้รอดิเนี่ยได้รอดิเนี่ย
Okay, so focus on the naan bread, or sorry, flat bread. When you have a curry, it's nothing beats having a good bread to go with it. So yeah, what's everyone? What's going on?
because
Oh, that's correcting it or something. Yes, okay. I'm just trying to read comments from there. Okay, so 500 grams. So that means I need to get scales out.
อาหารเวียดนามรสมือแม่สวัสดีค่ะพี่หนึ่งสวัสดีค่ะน้องกบสวัสดีค่ะแล้วก็พี่เล็กสวัสดีค่ะ
So we're doing 500 grams of self-raising flour, which is basically flour, which also includes baking powder inside it.
เดี๋ยวเราจะใส่แป้งสาลีอเนกประสงค์500 กรัมค่ะ
And funny enough, we're adding more baking powder to it as well. So 500 grams. You can see it's quite a lot. So we'll use some tonight, and then we'll use some tomorrow for lunch. So we let it sit, the dough, let half of it sit overnight for tomorrow, and it should have some good flavors.
คือเดี๋ยวเราทำเผื่อไปกินพรุ่งนี้ด้วยนะคะพรุ่งนี้จะไปกินข้าวบ้านไมเคิลแล้วก็เป็นอาหารอินเดียเหมือนกันธีมอาหารอินเดียเหมือนกันก็เลยทำเผื่อไปซะเลย
Alright. Okay, so that's 500 grams of flour and 1 tablespoon of salt.
แล้วก็เกลือ1 ช้อนโต๊ะนะคะ tablespoon ก็จะ tablespoon เกลือ1 ช้อนโต๊ะสวัสดีนะคะ My Cat TV แม่ทองแท้เกลือ1 ช้อนโต๊ะค่ะ
and 1 tablespoon of baking powder
แล้วก็baking powder 1 ช้อนโต๊ะเหมือนกันนะคะ ใช่วันนี้น้องกบมาทานน้องกบไม่ยุ่งเนาะ
and 1 tablespoon. Tablespoon is the magic word here of cumin seeds as well.
แล้วก็ใส่เบกกิ้งพาวเดอร์1 ช้อนโต๊ะแล้วก็ลูกไม่ใช่อะไรเม็ดยี่หร่าแล้วคือวินซีดอะค่ะ
So this is a new one. I haven't done it with the cumin seeds before, so I'm very interested to see how this one comes out.
อ๋อMy Cat TV แม่ทองแท้คือพี่หลินเนาะพี่หลินสวัสดีจ้า
So we put some cumin seeds with that.
Is it? Not too much I don't like it ป้าบอกว่า1 ช้อนโต๊ะแม่บอกอย่าใส่เยอะไม่ชอบที่1บอกไม่เคยทันเลยต้องทำงาน You said a tablespoon อ๋อเราจะทำ cumin seed flat bread เนาะเราก็ต้องใส่ cumin
Oh, just right. We meant to add the cumin seeds later, but anyway, it's too late now. We've gone with it.
เนาะ
Yeah, that's all right.
โอเคมาบอกว่าจริงๆควรจะใส่ไอ้ลูกยี่หร่าทีหลังนะคะแต่ใส่ไปแล้วใส่ไปเถอะอันนี้เบกกิ้งพาวเดอร์ใช่ไหมโซดาไบคาร์บอเนตเบกกิ้งพาวเดอร์นะคะจริงๆเม็ดคูมินนี่ต้องใส่ทีหลังแต่ว่าใส่ผิดใส่ไปแล้ว
And then we add 500 grams of yogurt.
แล้วก็ใส่โยเกิร์ต500 กรัมค่ะ
Oh. We've got a 500 gram tub, just add the whole lot.
ก็คือถ้วยนี้500 กรัมก็ใส่ไปหมดเลย
That's 500 grams. Just throw the whole thing in, that's easy. And then mix it for
ถ้าไม่มีโยเกิร์ตกรีกก็โยเกิร์ตรสธรรมชาติธรรมดาก็ได้ค่ะ
then make it into a dough.
แล้วเดี๋ยวเราจะทำเป็นแป้งโดนะคะไปติดหลักแบบได้
And don't forget to scrape the top off as well. Otherwise you lose that extra bit, you don't want to waste that.
Just chuck it in there.
Yeah, and actually I forgot what we should have done was before we add the yogurt we should have mixed in the baking powder anyway. I just quickly mixed in there.
เอาตาช่างออกเนาะ
Okay, now we need to mix it in into a dough now. So all we're doing here is making a bread dough.
Honey, do I have to put this in the fridge for now?
Yeah, probably.
And then you will use the thing to mix.
If it's a bit dry, you can add a bit more, milk or water or whatever, a bit of liquid just to make it. You need to bind together and come as one piece. So we've still got a bit more work to do, almost there. In there. You don't want to be running, you need to be just bind together. So just enough liquid. The yogurt is the liquid to absorb all the flour. And personally I think you don't need to add the cumin seeds later. I think when we add it it's probably the best time. I can see it all mixing through anyway. Just a little bit slightly dry. I would like a little bit more liquid. Now I reckon if you don't mind, get the yogurt tub and we can maybe put a little bit of water in there and then we scrape it all out. perfect.
I'm licking the thing for ice cream.
Is it good?
Very good.
Excellent. Not all that, maybe half.
ฮะ
Yes,
อันนี้ใส่น้ำลงไปเนาะ
that's it. Perfect. Otherwise it'll be too runny, and then we just mix all that just to get the final bit of flour at the bottom.
Okay, so I'm just going to show the caramel ice cream I'm put in the freezer. อันนี้เดี๋ยวเอาไปใส่ในช่องแช่แข็งก่อนนะคะ
Got a good colour to it, Maew, the ice cream.
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay, that's looking good. Okay, so you can see it's now binded together.
Steven said look like a messy job.
Yeah, it is a bit messy. Definitely need a drink to go with it. Just a little bit sticky for my liking, so maybe just need a little bit more flour to go with it. We'll add flour to it when we roll it out anyway. So yeah, just a bit sticky. And then we need it, yeah, we definitely need a bit more flour actually. We need it as well. Right, Maew, we need a bit more flour, is that mine?
Okay. I'm an assistant. มาร์คบอกว่าให้จะใส่แป้งเพิ่มนะคะ
A bit more, yep, that's good. Alright, so you're going to need it. You can't do that in the bowl. You have to do it. You need to do that on your bench top. So that's where you need to get your hands dirty again. Yeah, so you're going to need it. That's what you have to. You need to go to the bench top and knead it properly. We're getting better now, you can see it's sticky, but it's coming together. And just scrape off all the stuff from your hand, all that goodies. Don't want to waste all the good stuff here. Nobody, especially these days, the way we live, you don't want to waste food, you want to protect the planet and do all the right things, right? So, also think about that too. Alright, so here we go. So we're kneading away.
I'm going to cook rice.
Yep, thank you, Maew. Going to start cooking the rice, and this is where we just need a little bit more flour. So Maew will kindly put a bit more on the bench top here. That's it, perfect. Just rub it around and put on your hand, okay, so you can knead it better. Oh, that's better. Now I can do it right in it. Smash it. There you go. Now we're smashing it. So now it's feeling more like bread dough for me. Perfect. Very good. Almost there. I'll say 1 minute. But kneading, when it comes to bread and kneading, it's definitely something you need to practice. You get a feel for it and you know what's right. You know when it's right. You can't just read the recipe and off you go. You sort of need to have that practice up your sleeve. That's where my bread making actually comes in play here.
ป้าแขกสวัสดีค่ะ สมควรบัวใหญ่ชาแนลสวัสดีค่ะ
Definitely the bread making comes in play here. So if you've never done bread before, you can have no idea what's happening. So it's too sticky. It needs to be like a dough coming together. And yeah, I can see it starting to come together now.
มาร์คบอกว่าถ้ามันเหนียวติดมือคือเราต้องนวดไปเรื่อยๆนะคะ ให้มันไม่ติดมือ
Okay, for me, that's looking good. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we'll portion these up and we'll make breads out of it, yeah? Yeah. So there's no yeast in this, so it's just bread that's made quick, which depends on the baking powder. The baking powder is what makes it rise. Right, so we're ready to go here. So I'm gonna now wash my hands.
อันนี้คือไม่มียีสต์นะคะ
Yeah, this one can throw away. And you
What else
need,
would you like to
still need to put a bit of flour on your hands when you break it up, cut it up, and then roll it out. So all you do now is roll it out, ready to go.
Okay so you start talk here
How are we doing? Oh, we've gone a bit over. That's okay. I think people are still happy to watch.
Yep
I'm very passionate when it comes to bread making, so I'm happy to keep going. If you guys are happy, that's fine. All good.
ม้าบอกว่าเขาชอบมากทำขนมปังนะคะ ก็คือจะทำไปเรื่อยๆไม่รู้คนอื่นจะดูหรือเปล่าแต่จะทำไปเรื่อย
Right, so I've just got my hands now nice and clean. So now what we need to do is get a bit more flour on them, and then we'll start rolling them out.
ๆโอเคเดี๋ยวขยับกล้องเดี๋ยวต่อไปจะโรลแป้งแล้วนะคะดูว่า
Stack them between sheets of baking paper. So we roll them out and then stack them in sheets of baking powder. So what we're going to do is, how many do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we probably just need half,
no photo
one-third, one-third. So we'll use one-third, and then the rest we'll use tomorrow for lunch. Okay.
เดี๋ยวจะเอาแค่เศษ1/3นะคะแล้วก็เศษ2/3จะเอาไว้กินพรุ่งนี้กลางวัน
So this way I've
พี่
got
หน่อย
my
มาแล้วจะปัวอยู่
my dough. This is what I use to cut dough with here. So what we agree now? One-third. So it's about 1/3. And this one we can use tomorrow. So we'll put that into another dish and we'll let it build flavors overnight. It'll probably taste better tomorrow anyway. So we'll put that in a bowl. It shouldn't rise too much, so I'll put it in the same size bowl or similar size bowl.
ต้องใส่
Yeah.
ใส่ชามแบบธรรมดานะคะ เพราะว่ามันจะไม่ขึ้นตัวนะคะ เพราะว่ามันไม่มียีสต์นะคะ
Alright, so that's ready for tomorrow. So we'll put them on the side. So what we'll do here now, we've got 4 people, so we'll make 4 naan breads with this. I'm just rolling out so we can get. So 4 people, so we've got one to cut in half. And then we'll cut in half again. Right. Yeah, that one looks slightly bigger, so let's put a bit of that one there. Yeah, okay. Right, so all we gotta do now is just make 4 balls. And all we gotta do is just roll them out using the rolling pin.
Tina said she's already go to dessert time for her now. We still
Oh, that's
cooking.
fine, no problem. All
พี่น้อย
good.
บอกว่ากินของหวานแล้วบ้านนี้ยังทำกับข้าวอยู่เลย
We are a bit slow tonight, sorry. But hopefully you guys are learning some good stuff here. So all you gotta do now is cook it on the pan and hopefully it will puff up. So it's ready to go. All you gotta do is roll it out. This one's slightly bigger than that one, but that's okay. They're mostly around the same size.
That's okay as long as you have the same
Yeah.
thickness.
And the good thing is they're not too sticky, so we've got the right amount of flour in there as well. So I'm happy with that. Otherwise, you try to roll it out, it's too sticky. It doesn't. You
Don't
don't.
you have to roast it like in the pan for
Yeah.
the
So yeah, so
cumin?
you got to roll it out into flat bread.
No,
and
no,
then-
I mean the cumin before you put in.
Nah, they don't say to roast it before. But we see. If we're not happy with it, we can change it next time.
คือถามมาว่าไอตัวเม็ดยี่หร่าเนี่ยเราไม่ต้องคั่วก่อนเหรอมาร์กบอกว่าสูตรบอกไม่ต้องทำแต่ถ้าเกิดว่าเราไม่ชอบคราวหน้าเดี๋ยวเราเปลี่ยนทำได้
Alright, so shall we roll them out? Yeah, we might just need a little sprinkle of flour when we roll them out. Not too much. Let's see how it goes. And you don't even need a rolling pin, but it's better to make it as flat as possible.
จริงๆไม่ต้องใช้เขาเรียกอะไรโรลลิ่งพินแต่ว่าใช้ก็ดีกว่าเนอะมันจะได้บางๆเท่าๆกัน ตอนนี้มาร์ค
It's
ทำไป
really
แมวก็
fancy,
ล้าง
that's
ไป
why you
ด้
can
วย
throw it up and do stuff. A little bit more. You don't want too much flour, otherwise it burns when you cook it in the pan and it's going to come out too good.
มาร์คบอกว่าเราจะไม่ใส่แป้งเยอะเกินไปนะคะ เพราะเวลาเราเอาไปจี่ในกระทะแป้งมันจะไหม้
I'm fluffing it out a bit because that helps to smoothen it out as well.
จ้าพี่เพชรไปเลยจ้าธุระ
Almost there, last one. And that's a little bit stickier, so I'll get a bit more flour on it. Yeah, I think we almost got the perfect amount, just a little bit more. Alright, now we're going to roll it out and we read if we get nice and thin and see how it's not sticking to the board. Perfect. So the idea would be, as we roll it out, we cook it. So let's get a pan on now, a hot pan. This is looking very interesting. So the idea is you want it to pop up when you cook it. Hopefully.
Okay, I'm just going to move this
Yes.
to the pan.
We put the pan on.
Yep, already put on.
Okay.
เอ้าป้าแขกไม่เคยได้พิมพ์ไม่ต้องพิมพ์จ้าป้าแขกทำงานเด้อเดี๋ยวโดนเจ้านายว่าป้าแขกบอกอยู่ใต้ท้องรถลูกค้าไม่ได้พิมพ์ตอนนี้เนื้อของเราก็ต้มเขาเรียกกระตุ้นไป35 นาทีแล้วนะคะ It's 35 minutes for the
Ready now? And now we're cooking it here.
Yep.
So we split both sides and hopefully it'll bubble out.
แต่ว่าเดี๋ยวมันจะมี พองขึ้นมาเลย
I'm going to put this on a plate. In my experience, the first one's always the worst one, and it gets better as you cook them.
You can roll the next one ready ไหม
Couple minutes per side.
roll the next one ready
Okay, this is
ก็คือจะทอดข้างละไม่กี่นาทีนะคะ Oh, looking good, look.
Oh yeah, looking good. So what we want is we want bubbles coming out.
It's not bubbly.
So it's not bubbling,
But it's still good.
but it's still good. Maybe the next one will bubble, or the next one after that.
Okay, that's 14 rolls. You done?
Right, I can see a little bit coming through now.
Yeah.
Yeah, flip it and have a look. Oh, let's go. I like that one better.
No, I like
I
another
would
one.
flip over and let cook a bit more.
I like this side.
Alright. That's probably enough now.
พี่นุ้ยสวัสดีค่ะ
And then we'll put the next one on down. And I think this one will come out better because it's really hot now. I'm going to start rolling the next one down.
I can't get there.
So it's bitter, but remember they go with the...
มีฟองขึ้นมาจริงด้วย
Oh, that's what we want. Bingo. I'm happy man now. This is what we want. We want bubbles. Yeah.
Let me see. because I don't want it to be too hot.
Right, so that's the last one here now. So we've got four people in the curry. So we've got 4 breads that we're making.
อันนี้
Okay. Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Right. You see what I mean? The first one is always good.
I like the first one.
So that's where the dough scraper comes in handy as well. Just scrape off all the flour from when you've been growing it all out. And there you get all the goodies here, you just scrape it up.
Ivy พี่นานาสวัสดีค่ะ
Alright. So we're almost done now. So it has gone a bit longer. Now we need to swirl the caramel into the ice cream. I've never done before. So this could be a new one for me. Yeah, and then I can see that the dough, 2/3 of the dough here ready for tomorrow for lunch. That's the caramel here. Beautiful caramel. And it's actually very bitter. Oh, which is good. You don't want to be too sweet. But the ice cream itself is very sweet. This is going to be beautiful.
I let the pressure out from the pressure cooker.
Alright, good. Oh, the bread looking good now.
ตอนนี้ที่หม้อแรงดันแมวปล่อยแรงดันออกแล้วนะคะ
Looking like naan-bread. Look at that. Smells like naan-bread. Not that much.
Hello, you don't have your dinner.
You haven't had dinner yet. You want me to peel? You don't eat these. I think.
No, I already done that.
Oh, you've already given me. Oh. This is probably only it. What's going on, mate? Oh, you didn't do that. You didn't do that. There you go, mate. You need to leave it. Yeah, open up the door. Just pull it out.
ไม่ให้ดูเขียงแล้วกันให้ดูในหม้อ ปล่อยแรงดันแล้วค่ะ So, honey, you want to mix the caramel now? It's done.
Yes, done. Alright, now you need to. Fuck it up a bit. Yep, we can mix the caramel through. You can get the ice cream out now, and we'll give it a go. But it can't be too hard, otherwise you can't mix it through.
No, it's not too hard.
It needs to be more than 3 or something like that.
Oh, it stopped.
Oh yeah, it should be okay. I'm staying.
Not too much.
Probably only need half of
Yeah,
that.
okay. อันนี้คาราเมลที่เราทำเมื่อกี้นะ แล้วก็ไอศครีม เอาใส่ครึ่งเดียว It's soft, you see?
Yeah, that's good. That's
Hang on, you
perfect.
mix that.
We just mix it through.
One minute more.
I'm gonna mix it through and then Maew will just drop some in.
More?
Yep, keep going.
Ooh, nice.
More. But not too much more. Yep, that's it. And I will say one more. And then we're done. And that's not too much. It's probably enough for dessert tonight and we're done.
Hang on, can I taste?
Mhm.
Yeah, a little more. Yeah, it's enough. It's more portion compared to last week. อันนี้ปริมาณน้อยกว่าอาที่ที่แล้วนะ Good. You want to taste first?
Yeah, good. Let me just move it around.
And then we have to let it hard
Yep. So we put that back in.
You want more caramel
No.
okay
Oh, that's basil. So we put this in the freezer.
อันนี้อร่อยมากเลยค่ะ
What's that noise?
I think from
So we need some feedback. What flavor ice cream should we do next weekend?
look at
Oh.
this
Grandma's watching it and it can pick up the sound from your one. So it's making a sound.
okay that's okay
There we go. No, you don't have to turn it off. You can just turn the sound down.
เห็นไหม look at that oh
Looking good.
can you stir it please
Yeah.
or maybe use the spoon that we want to serve as well น่ากินมากเลย and we have to taste and to adjust the flavor เดี๋ยวต้องลองชิมแล้วก็ลองปรุงดูนะคะ
Could be a little bit thicker. Right? It's a little bit runny.
yeah but the beef
But the beef is amazing. It's just melt in the mouth. I think maybe we need to take the liquid out and cook it in a pot for a bit, or we can just do it here.
let's do it there
I will say we just cook it in our mouth, and we probably need. We're not going to make you guys wait, but we'll say we need 10, 12 minutes
yeah
to thicken up the sauce because it's just a little bit
then
thin.
เดี๋ยว
So
เรา
we need
จะ
to thicken it up.
ม้าบอกว่าอยากได้ซอสเข้มข้นกว่านี้เดี๋ยวเราจะเปิดแก๊สเดี๋ยวนะขอวางเดี๋ยวเราจะเปิดแก๊สแล้วก็ทำต่อไปอีกประมาณ10 นาทีเนาะให้น้ำมันงวดโอเคเนี่ยค่ะน่ากินอยู่นะ เดี๋ยวขอชิมแล้วก็ปรุงตามใจชอบนะคะ
That's looking good, Mel.
Tastes good actually
Oh, beautiful. And it's not too spicy, not too hot or chewy. Got beautiful spicy flavors coming through.
I don't know if I need anything more what do you think
If anything, maybe a little bit of salt, but I think it's okay. It's all good.
yeah เดี๋ยวรอให้งวดก่อนอีกสักนิดแล้วเดี๋ยวชิมอีกทีหนึ่งเพราะอันนี้รู้สึกว่าพอใจแล้วอะค่ะ but we think we finished
Oh, and then the bread is looking good. It's coming out nice and soft. Oh, look at that. It's amazing. It's just soft. Beautiful.
okay maybe let's close the show and we เดี๋ยวจะตุนไปอีกประมาณ10 นาทีนะก็เป็น2 ทุ่มวันนี้กินข้าวมืดเลย so we're going to cook for another 10 minutes
I'm going to let the liquid
yeah
thicken up a bit.
reduce yeah liquid reduce mom said yes liquid reduce
Yeah, we keep the liquid down. We keep it.
okay let's wrap up เสร็จแล้วค่ะ so 1 hour 45 minutes and then we still cooking and reduce the
Yeah.
sauce
So we're working a bit hard tonight. Sorry about that. Yeah. So anyway, just to recap, so the theme today was curry and ice cream. So beef cheek curry. We got beef cheek, good price for it from supermarket, and so we show you how to make a beef cheek curry. And we show you how to make the spices yourself. So you make the spice powder from scratch using whole spices that you pan fry. You really intensify and get a beautiful smell and flavor. And then you get the mortar and pestle and crust it. Amazing.
okay amazing โอเคก็คือเราโชว์ว่าเราเขาเรียกอะไรนะmarinate คือปรุงเนื้อนะคะด้วยการใส่การามาซาร่าแล้วก็เกลือแล้วก็พริกไทยนะคะแล้วเราก็ทำให้ดูว่าเราทำเครื่องแกงแบบอินเดียยังไงนะคะด้วยส่วนผสมของอะไรนะ เครื่องเทศ4อย่างนะคะแล้วก็มีหัวหอมรากผักชีพริกขิงนะคะแล้วก็ตำๆแล้วก็ไปผัดให้มันกลายเป็นเครื่องแกงนะคะแล้วก็เอาไปใส่ผสมกับสต๊อกเนื้อหรือถ้าไม่มีสต๊อกเนื้อก็ใช้แค่น้ำแล้วก็ใส่เกลือให้มันมีความเค็มเนาะแล้วก็ใส่มะเขือเทศกระป๋องใส่ซูทาน่าคือลูกเกดนะคะแล้วก็น้ำตาลก็ปรุงรสให้ตามใจชอบความเข้มข้นก็คือตามใจชอบนะแล้วเราก็ทำคาราเมลให้ดูนะมีไอศครีมซึ่งเมื่ออาทิตย์ที่แล้วโชว์ให้ดูว่าทำไอศครีมที่เป็นวานิลาไอศครีมยังไงเนาะก็แต่แมวมีคลิปที่ทำคัสตาร์ดแต่ยังไม่ได้ตัดต่อนะคะ I have the custard for the ice cream bed but I haven't put it up yet it's still
Yeah. So basically, when you make the ice cream, just a custard, and then your flavours you throw in later. So, for example, the custard we did today, it used brown sugar, which does give it a bit more caramel flavour. But in principle, the custard is just a basic, plain flavour. And then later you throw the flavour in. So, for example, green tea ice cream, that's where you get the green tea masher powder, and you throw it in. Actually, you do it when you make the custard anyway. But anyway, you get the point is you throw the flavours in later, and then you churn it and eat it.
ก็คือเรามีส่วนผสมหลักอยู่แล้วนะถ้าเราจะเปลี่ยนรสชาติเป็นรสชาเขียวนู่นนี่นั่นก็เปลี่ยนไปเรื่อยๆแล้วเราก็ทำ
And then that's
แป้ง
the
อันนี้คือ
flatbread.
flat bread คือ
Beautiful stuff.
ขนมปังแบบ
Yeah.
flat อะ
Yeah.
แบบบางนะคะซึ่งนุ่มมากเลยอันนี้ใส่ครีมมิ่นคือผงไม่ใช่ผงเม็ดยี่หร่า
That will go very nice with the curry, and we have some rice with it as well.
แล้วก็มี
And
ข้าว
and then you sprinkle some coriander leaves on top as well.
แล้วเดี๋ยวเราก็โรยด้วยผักชีเนาะกับข้าวแค่นี้เองนะคะขอบคุณทุกคนที่มาชมนะคะมาชมอาทิตย์นี้ก็คือ2ชั่วโมงเหมือนเดิมตอนแรกว่าจะแบบชั่วโมงเดียวเดี๋ยวนี้ไลฟ์ต้องเป็น2ชั่วโมงเนาะโอเคจ้าแล้วน้องกบเอาเทมปุระมาแลกเนาะกบ in Japan she cooking tempura she said she can exchange tempura with the curry beef cheek Mom you come to say bye bye to everyone Yeah.
Okay, come on, Mum.
Okay.
Bye. Well done.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, look up here.
Bye.
Camera's over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. So thank you everybody for joining Triple M Live Cooking tonight.
Yeah.
And we always appreciate you guys joining the show, and we have fun as well, and hopefully you guys did as well. So until next time, bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Well done now for now.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you,
Mom.
Mum.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Kokun Krab. Thank you everybody. Kokun
Bye.
Krab. Okay, very good. Looking forward to the beef cheek curry.
Yep. We put the photo on the community.
Yeah, we will. Yep.